Mark Twain's speech, calling out Trump, Musk, and the elites of today. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, for I have emerged from the shadowy recesses of history to speak on this curious state of affairs we find ourselves in today. I assure you, the past has not dulled my tongue nor dimmed my observations. I come before you not as a ghost, but as an eternal critic of hypocrisy, greed, and the absurd theater of human folly. Now, let me start with Mr. Trump, a man who, like Andrew Jackson before him, seems hell-bent on waging war against the entrenched deep state, or so he proclaims. But let us call it what it truly is, an old dog with new tricks. You see, back in my day, we had the spoils system, where loyalty was rewarded with government jobs, regardless of competence. Today, Mr. Trump seems eager to resurrect that ghostly relic. Strip away the protections of civil service, and what do you have? A government run by cronies and flatterers, singing praises to the man in power while the public pays the price. He calls it draining the swamp. I call it filling the pond with alligators. And then there's Elon Musk. Ah, Mr. Musk, a fellow with grand ambitions to colonize Mars, all while his employees on Earth toil under questionable conditions. If we are to build rockets to the heavens, let us ensure we do not trample upon the rights of those who assemble them. A visionary, they call him, though one might wonder if he's more concerned with visions of wealth than of humanity. He reminds me of the robber barons of my day, cloaking exploitation in the language of progress. It's a gilded age all over again, my friends, where the gold veneer hides the rot beneath. But let me not stop with these two. No, the elites of today, politicians, magnates, influencers, have mastered the art of distraction. They pit the common folk against one another, all while they sip champagne and divide the spoils. They promise greatness, but what they deliver is a circus, where the lion eats the lamb and the ringmaster pockets the profit. Now, I do not mean to suggest that all is lost. No, America has faced crises before, and we have emerged stronger, not because of the powerful, but in spite of them. It was the common worker, the farmer, the teacher, and the nurse who built this nation, not the gilded aristocrats perched atop their fortunes. And it is the common folk who must once again rise and demand justice, fairness, and accountability. So let us not be dazzled by the fireworks of the rich and powerful, nor swayed by their empty promises. Demand leaders who serve the people, not themselves. Demand systems that reward merit, not sycophancy. And for heaven's sake, remember that the greatness of a nation is not measured by its wealth, but by its kindness, its fairness, and its courage to confront injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with this. The world has no shortage of tyrants in fancy suits, nor of dreamers who forget their humanity. But it has an abundance of people, good, honest, hard-working people, who, if united, can topple any tyrant, outwit any scoundrel, and build a future worthy of their efforts. Stand together, speak loudly, and, as I have always said, do not let schooling interfere with your education. Thank you and good night.